forms, so I've got different shapes here. I think I have everything that this belongs in. So the parts are up here, so let's pick out the square first that we're gonna do. Let's get the larger size one. This is a good size to start with. This one might be a little overwhelming for folks on this side. This one's a little bit easier to handle, especially when you're learning how to flip them. And we'll just start from there. We've got plenty of clay. Then we come here. Not good. I had these labeled. This is the one. It says use. One of these got bent. And
What does it say?
it says use this.
Where?
Sometimes you may have to take the clay, because if you get a little bit of clay in the threaded rod, the nuts don't go on that easily. This is where this gets a little tricky. This goes on like this, and it's supposed to fit perfect. See how I went a little bit side to side, and I didn't force it. What happens is, the reason how they go bad, people go boom, 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 and they start trying to pound it in there. It doesn't work that way.
And it bends.
And it bends. And if you take this is really important. Notice how I have 3 of these. When you pop these out, see how it's loose? If you put the pressure even on both sides, it should just slide out. It's not designed to get jammed, but people do this and they bang it on the concrete, they damage the thread, and now you can't put a bolt on it. Make sense? Okay. But I have a pretty generous budget, so I can keep buying these, I suppose. So we'll go here, take this here. We just need to find the corresponding shape that goes in here. This goes on like this. If you have the confidence to want to use this on the weekend and I am not here and you guys want to have an extrusion party, you are more than welcome to.
You're afraid to. Can't wait to do that.
You put these, did you get a lot done?
I did. I got all mixed. I brought my own mixing equipment.
Overachiever.
I don't have the bowls and scale.
See ya.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, she's not done. I had said for my Tuesday, Thursday class, anybody wants to come in and start getting glaze recipes ready for the soda firing. And that actually includes you guys, because I forget the forever 1s and 2s. If you Google search soda fire slips, soda fire glazes, we want to put in lots of tests in this first firing, because soda firing is a completely different way of finishing pots. It's going to be amazing.
And when's your first firing going to be?
I'm hoping, I think we're going to collide with the pit firing. We're going to have like an end of October explosion. We're going to be soda firing and pit firing, and I'm going to be losing my mind. So see how this fits in here? Nice and snug. That's lined up in there. Then this goes on like this, and this is where people screw this up sometimes. This right here goes down, right? It has to lock in there. If it's not locked in there, clay comes squirting out the side of it. And see these holders right here? They can't go like that. They have to go downwards. See the difference? You have to thread it. See where these are located?
Yeah.
And I used to have an arrow. Up means down, if that makes it any easier. It just has to be close.
And there's an arrow there too.
Yeah, there's an arrow. That's why I said up, but then if you flip it over, that's why I said up means down. So then you go like this, screw these in. And if you've made it this far, you're doing good. Well, WD-40 would be good here, but you know WD-40 is like fish oil? It's a secret recipe. I was reading something on WD-40. I'm like, oh, is it really that smell that's unique to WD-40?
And you're just like chemicals.
No, it's got a little bit of a fishy smell to it. And I Google searched it, like, what is the ingredient in WD-40? And there's like a fish-based oil that's part of the whole thing. It's not just fish oil. But it's not toxic. You'd think that
Smells like it is.
it smells like it is, but Okay, so that's snug, makes sense like that? Okay. So then, you wanna make sure all your nuts and bolts are not in your preparation area so you don't wedge a nut into your extrusion. I'm gonna put this back here. I got these right here. We're gonna need them anyways to undo all this. This container, tackle box, usually hangs out on the lower shelf, tucked back underneath the shelf there. Now, this is what I get paid the big bucks for. Because I can take 25 pounds and do this. Now, if you guys do this on your own, you just gotta do it in 5-pound increments and just stack it in there. Or you get someone like Deanne happens to be there and tell her you'll buy her a Starbucks. Because I think Deanne can do 25 pounders.
And that's the wood fire.
No, this is just regular stone.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just gonna use stoneware right now. If we did the wood fire, one, my clay hasn't come in, but the clay that I have still for the wood fire, hidden in my private stash, it's too gooey. You can't even hold the shape when it comes out. It's too soft.
But if you're doing 5 pounds, don't you get air in between the layers?
Maybe,
Aren't you gonna have air bubble problems?
maybe.
You could pug mill.
No, yeah, actually you can pug it. If you can pug it and try to get it in there, see, critical thinking skills. You just demonstrated critical thinking.
It's because I had a lovely demo on pugging.
I don't know what one is.
The problem is with the pug mill, if the air compressor isn't hooked up to it, it's not de-airing it. Which I have not looked at that thing for 10 years, so. Now I've already wedged this, so this isn't gonna take too much longer. So you just kind of make a giant loaf of bread.
I like the idea of us doing different shapes.
I do too. I do too.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, little parts and pieces, and just deal with sculpture. Forget about the whole function. Deal with balance, symmetry, breaking apart the space.
I like the idea of the 3 different size circles too.
Yep. Good. Well, then that slide presentation helped because you're thinking.